Hi there, Pisces. Welcome. Thank you for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Pisces for mid-month March 2021. So I want to remind all of my viewers that this is a general love reading, and that means that it can apply to any kind of situation or circumstance that you might be dealing with regarding a family matter, friends, social circles, work situations. You name it, it might apply. It's also important that you maintain flexibility with the energy. So you could be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards, regardless of gender. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you are cross-watching for somebody else. Parts of the reading may resonate, as other parts may not. So take what does and leave behind the rest. My intention is to reach those that need this message and hopefully will benefit from it in some way, shape, or form. So Pisces, I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope that it resonates for you, but more importantly, I hope that you get something out of it. I hope you feel like it's worth your time, worth your while, and that it was beneficial for you to watch. So we'll get started here. I'm going to give this first deck one more good shuffle, maybe two, and we'll see what's in the cards for Pisces for March, second half of March 2021. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Ten of Wands in reverse, and I apologize for the glare. I am recording in, obviously during the daytime, which I haven't been doing for a while, but now the sun, instead of dealing with a shitty light that I have, now I'm dealing with the sun glaring off the cards, so I'll do my best to show them in the shade. Five of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant in reverse, and then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So Pisces, I think there's some uncertainty surrounding a relationship or connection. You might be feeling like there's nothing left in this connection, or that it's run dry. Maybe you're getting ready to relieve yourself of this connection. Again, this does not have to be a romantic or intimate partner. This could be a friend. This could be a colleague or coworker. There's just something lacking within a relationship. Maybe you're not clear on where this is headed. Maybe it's feeling, like I said, maybe it's feeling like it's run dry. It's time to move on. Let's get some more cards on the table and see what else we get. Page of Cups in the upright position again, the World. Three of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. So we have a King of Wands on the table. Pisces, this could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. Again, I feel like this person is questioning a connection or possibly multiple connections, where there might be some disagreements or some discontentment or maybe some conflict, or maybe things just aren't jiving, or people are unhappy with each other, or maybe things have run dry. It just feels like there's a sense of kind of there's a challenge with trying to make everybody happy, with trying to keep everybody content. The King of Wands could be somebody who's in a position of power or who has some kind of authority. This could be someone who has leadership qualities about them. This could be somebody who's looked at as somebody who is typically a leader, or somebody who guides others, or somebody that other people look to for advice, or somebody that other people look to make decisions, that kind of thing. But I feel like he's kind of he doesn't feel like he's really sitting in that position anymore. That maybe he doesn't have that same kind of role that he once had. Let's get some more cards on the table for Pisces. We have the Empress, Two of Cups, the Magician in reverse, the High Priestess, Nine of Wands again in reverse, Judgment, Four of Wands in reverse, and then we have Two of Wands in the upright position, clarifying the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this King is the person that I'm reading for, so I wanna clarify, Pisces. If you resonate with this reading, if it feels like your story, you could be this King, or you could be this Empress that just came out, or you could be an external party who's aware of what's going on within this story and you're affected by it, so you might feel like a cross watcher. I feel like there's a lot of people involved in this situation. I feel like this King, at least at one time, was in a position where he was seen as a leader. Now, this could be an actual, like a boss or a CEO or somebody who's the head of an organization, but it could be somebody who's a patriarch, or just somebody who has those leadership skills, who maybe, again, even in a social circle, for example. This is the type of person that people look to make the decision, hey, what restaurant are we going to tonight, or what should we do this weekend? It could be that type of person where they just kind of are looked to as the go-to individual to make the hard decisions, or to delegate responsibility to others or guide others, that type of thing. I feel like this person, at least at one time, was in that kind of position, but I feel like this person feels like that's no longer the case, or that he doesn't want to be in that position anymore. There's some questions with regard to some multiple connections associated with this King of Wands that are in question. Maybe disagreeable energies, people who aren't getting along anymore, people who aren't seeing things the same way anymore. There could be, there's a sense of kind of competing energies back and forth, maybe debate, arguments, just things not being as they at least once were. Again, I get to see this message of maybe things have run dry, maybe things have played out the way they're going to play out, and it's time to make some changes or make some decisions or move in a different direction or take a different path, go my separate way. But there's also this resistance too. I don't necessarily feel like that is the desired outcome, that this king is going to go his separate way, do his own thing. There is the sense of that others may be disappointed by that kind of decision. Yeah, things aren't peachy keen right now, but we don't want you to just leave. We don't want you to decide go on your own path and leave us in the dust. And then there's this Empress individual. I feel like there still is a positive connection with this Empress individual, even though there might be disagreeable connections in addition to this particular connection with this Empress. The Empress is typically somebody who kind of has it all together. This is somebody who's been around the block a few times. This could be a more mature individual, an older individual, but it doesn't have to. But the Empress is kind of like all the queens put into one. She has her shit together. She's a very mature individual in many different ways. This is somebody who doesn't wring her hands with worry and feel incapable of making decisions or taking care of things. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very capable, very reliable, loyal, compassionate. Again, somebody who's kind of got it all together. Let's get some more cards out here for Pisces. We have the Seven of Swords. I've lost my bit of shade that I was showing my cards in. I guess this corner is the best corner to show them in. Anyway, Nine of Swords in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Empress again. Page of Cups again, this time in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Four of Swords. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I get the feeling like this Empress individual is part of this group dynamic, and I feel almost like she's kind of sitting off to the side, kind of watching this all transpire. And I do feel like there's dissension within the group, and there's a desire by this King of Wands to kind of throw in the towel. He doesn't want to be a part of this mess anymore. I do get the feeling like there's a lot of immature energy at play here. People not acting very nicely towards each other or appropriately. There could be game playing, like people just messing with each other, trying to get on each other's nerves. I just feel like there's a lot of contention within this group dynamic. Again, this could be a family situation, group of friends, colleagues, co-workers, but I feel like this Empress is not necessarily participating. She's just kind of on the outskirts. She's watching it all, kind of soaking it all in. She might be trying to kind of determine people's actual intentions, or what's being said behind what's being said, right? The words behind the words, reading between the lines. Because I do sense this lack of trust, or within, it might not necessarily be toward the Empress or the King of Wands. I feel like within this group dynamic, there are people who aren't trusting each other, people who aren't getting along, people who are playing games, not being honest. And at least to this King of Wands, who feels almost disempowered. Like, you know, how do I even run the show when I got to deal with this kind of crap? I feel like he just wants to disengage and be done with it. But that might be a mistake to give up on the situation just because people are fucking around with each other. Quite frankly, I had low battery mode. Sorry, I just got a notification that my battery's low. Anyway, let's get some more cards for Pisces and see what else we get. See where this goes. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And now, because I have this notification, I've got the cat in my lap, by the way. He's curled up in a ball sleeping, so I'm not willing to get up and mess with my phone. But now that I have this notification on my camera, I can't see the picture anymore, so I can't tell if the sun is glaring off the card, so I apologize. The sun in reverse, I'll do my best to keep the cards in the same area where I was showing you them before, so hopefully you can still see them. Three of Cups again, this time in the upright position. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. The Five of Swords. The Knight of Cups. And then the Fool. Okay, so this is a group dynamic, like I said before, and this Queen of the Empress and the King of Wands, again, are dealing with dissension within the group. I feel like the Empress, like I said, is kind of sitting off to the side. She's kind of watching things transpire. She's watching the conversation. She's watching the bantering. She's watching the debate. She's determining, who's being honest, who's not, who's being sincere, who's not being sincere, who's playing games, who's not playing games. There is this indication in the cards that there are some people who are just messing it up for everybody. You get one bad seed, you got one weak link, they're gonna mess up the whole deal, right? So this this Empress might be kind of sitting off to the side, kind of trying to determine who's causing the problems. This Empress might be a colleague of this King of Wands, could be a partner, could be an associate, could be somebody like his right-hand man, right-hand woman, someone who they, collaborates with him. Because I feel like she's trying to gather information or get some answers in order to try to solve some problems within this group dynamic. I don't feel like there's a lot of progress being made right now. And this king is ready to just throw in the towel. He wants just to walk away from it altogether. Because he probably feels like this is insurmountable. There's too many people. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many people messing shit up. And I don't think he wants to deal with it anymore. It feels like he just wants to say, you know what? I'll take my energy elsewhere. I'll start something new on my own. I'm obviously not wanted here anymore if you people can't get along. This Empress feels differently, though. She's not swayed by the conflict. In fact, I almost feel like she is hell-bent on figuring shit out and getting down to the bottom of things. So she might be a key player in this situation, and she might be the person that this King of Wands needs to turn to in order to get some resolution with what's going on here. So we're going to get one more round of cards for you, Pisces. See what else we can get. We have the High Priestess in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is interesting because the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles came out. This is definitely still this Empress energy, and like I said, she's all the queens put into one. This queen is getting to this Empress, I'm going to call her the Empress as to not confuse you, Pisces. So again, I feel like I'm reading for this king, but you might be this Empress's energy. If you are resonating with this reading, this Empress is getting down to the bottom of things, and she's getting ready to report out what she learns to this king, who is so far off the radar with wanting to deal with this shit. He's ready to walk. But she's remaining loyal to him and to the situation. She might even be trying to keep him from moving on from this, keep him from leaving. This person is willing to put in the work and the effort needed in order to figure out what the real problem is and who the real culprits are. Because I think this Empress wants to provide some answers to this king, and mainly so he doesn't feel like he's all alone and he has to figure this stuff on his own, because frankly his heart's not in it anymore. He doesn't want to deal with this. I think he's extremely frustrated with what's going on, and ready to walk, ready to leave the building. Whereas this Empress is like, don't worry, I'm going to figure things out. I'll take care of business. I'll get down to the bottom of this, and then I'm going to report out. So she's getting ready to report out what she finds out. And the way she's doing that, the way she's gathering her information is just to observe, just to stand by and observe, kind of wait in the wings. I don't think she's participating at all in whatever squabbling's going on or arguments or disagreements. She's just watching and observing and taking notes and getting ready to report to this king. Here's what I found out, and here's what we're going to do about it. Because I think that she's determined to salvage the situation. It might mean, for some of you, it might mean getting rid of some of the bad seeds, right? Getting rid of some of the bad apples. We're going to weed out those those that are causing the problems and get things back on track. I think, am I taking, no, I guess I'm just taking this one. I'm almost decided to take two, but I'm going to take this one. Anyway, so I think that's her intention, and I think she's quite capable. I think she's probably going to be successful at this endeavor. She feels very determined. She's got very strong energy. And she's doing it for this king, but she's doing it for herself too. She's doing it for all involved. Because it doesn't feel like, again, there's a lot of immature energy in the cards. People squabbling, people not taking responsibility, people not acting in a mature manner, trying to solve the problems in a way that would be a reasonable and mature way. Sorry, the cat, he's messing around here, so I gotta... He's kind of under the table, so when he lifted his head, he kind of bumped his head on the bottom of the table. He's back to sleeping, so he's okay now. Okay. Queen of Earth came out. So the Queen of Earth came out, second to last card, and this represents this Empress energy for sure. The Queen and King court cards from this particular deck, Dreams of Gaia Tarot, are very similar in nature to the Rider-Waite meanings, but I'm going to read this out of the book for you anyway, Pisces, and then we're going to wrap this up. I think this is going to give you a little insight into this Empress's energy. And if you're this king, I want to go ahead and assure you that as frustrated and disgruntled as you feel and ready to walk and leave this all behind, this person's going to take care of business. Give her an opportunity. Give her the time she needs and the space she needs and what she needs in order to try to make this work. Because I have a feeling she's determined to fix things, make things right. And this last card kind of convinced me of that as well. So let's see what the Queen of Earth is up to, this Empress, and then we're going to wrap this up. So I'm going to display the card in the shade of the curtain, and hopefully you can see it. Pisces, I apologize again. I can't even tell what's going on the camera because of this low battery notification. So apologies if you can't see it. So here we go. And it came out in the upright. So here we go. The Queen of Earth symbolizes a real, authentic Earth Mother personality. She is larger than life and possesses an abundant, generous, and grounded nature. She is realistic but also sees magic everywhere. She is an Earth Mother who spends a great deal of time covered in soil, and it is not unknown for her to walk around oblivious to the leaves and twigs in her hair. She adores creating a warm and inviting home where all are welcome. Cooking, cleaning, gardening, these are the things she loves, and she enjoys them all the more because of her tactile and sensual nature. She is a woman who loves nothing more than using her hands to touch, connect, and create. The Queen of Earth is the epitome of kindness. She will offer support and nurture your every endeavor, while also offering a wise and honest counsel. She comes to ask if this is how you see yourself, or have you been so focused on business undertakings and career that you have created an imbalance in your life and disconnected from your true nature? It is time for you to enjoy the benefits of being a homebody for a while. Is it time for you to enjoy the benefits of being a homebody for a while? Maybe a home-cooked meal or weekend out in the garden is on the agenda instead of meetings and reports. The Queen of Earth may also appear in your readings at times when you find yourself in need of a gentle reminder to be both nurturing and supportive of those around you. While you encourage and support others in their desire to better themselves, remember to do so without trying to change them. In her role as a wise woman, she may be asking that you seek out those who embody her energy. Perhaps there is a need for you to connect with a motherly role model at this time. Maybe all you need is a hug, but you may also be facing issues that her fertile mind and natural wisdom can help you with. A little motherly advice may unlock an answer and provide a solution. Okay, so without going into too much detail, because I also want to remind you, a male can embody this energy, but it is one of those very motherly type cards, someone who is very nurturing, caring, puts others first, somebody who others do go to seek advice, for comfort, someone who will lend her ear, her shoulder to cry on, somebody who's going to make you feel good and comfortable and provide some wisdom and some insight. And this individual is somebody you can absolutely rely on. So male or female, this person is taking care of business, Pisces. If you are this person, it looks like your energy is very strong and you're doing exactly what you need to do to work out the kinks in the situation. And if you're this King of Wands, I feel the frustration, I feel the angst, I feel the anxiety coming off of you and this desire just to shake it all off and get away from it. This person has your back. So give them some time, give them the space and the patience to work through this and help you out with the situation, because I think that she's going to be successful. So I'm going to leave that here, Pisces. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. I hope that it resonated, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and leave that here, and I will see you next time. Take care, Pisces. Bye. And of course, my camera is not turning off, so I got to get the cat off my lap. Sorry, Sylvester. And close it out manually. Bye, Pisces. Take care.